Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. From our conversation earlier with John, it's clear that FinTech will make it easier to perform transactions and will be way less time consuming. However, we have some questions. At the end of the day, it's our money and we should know how it's being handled. Now, at the bank, you know it's safely stored in your account and insured by the Nigeria Deposit Insurance Corporation. But what about these payment platforms? How is the money protected? Joining us to discuss this, of course, John, still here with us, and Nena Hugo, who has some questions. Welcome back to the morning show, Nena.
Yes.
Okay, so that question of insurance, you know, it's like she said, the NDIC insures money in the bank. Who insures my money in wallets and other FinTech
It's
platforms?
The bank. At the end of the day, that's why I was explaining about the banks being the platform providers.
Right.
So at the end of the day, the moment you fund your wallet account, money goes into the bank's, our buffer in the bank's, platform. So that's covered by NDIC. The CBN has, direct, oversight on the money. You might not know this, but all transactions that go through, the CBN knows, right? So it's all protected at the end of the day.
Okay, so yeah, because somebody was comparing this to like cryptocurrency that is not regulated, but this is definitely clearly not.
This is totally regulated.
This is regulated.
Very regulated.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's okay, so it comes to it's pretty much you guys are facilitators between the customer and the bank.
Exactly.
What could there be a situation where these banks are like, oh, we no longer need like a Flutterwave or a wallet.ng? Like, can you see yourself becoming obsolete? Because it seems like these banks are becoming more than just like, lending organizations. There, you can buy your airtime. You can,
quickly with the code.
You can buy concert tickets. I know I have Diamond Bank. So I remember one time I was going into my banking app and it was like, if you want to purchase tickets to Giddy Fest, like click here.
Oh, wow.
Cool, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so cool, right?
Yeah. So I'm just wondering, like, how can you, like, as you guys are growing and banks are growing, how is that cohesion like happening?
So at the end of the day, when it comes to B2C, the choice of usage boils down to the customer. Right? The customer goes to the platform that provides the most value.
Right.
Right? So that way, it's kind of taken care of. It's up to the companies to do the work, to make sure, how do I solve enough people's problems today? Let me give you an example. When someone wakes up, it says, I want to go to work. Do I Uber? Do I drive? I want to send money to my mom.
Yeah.
Right? I want to send money to my mom. Do I send through wallet? Do I send through, my bank? Do I send through Flutterwave? So it all boils down to the customer.
Right. Well, my question now is, how do you plan? A lot of us tend to think Lagos is Nigeria, and Lagos is not Nigeria. We've had the conversation so many times. But living in Lagos, you tend to be more tech savvy than when you live outside Lagos in certain rural areas. Now, how would FinTech penetrate those places? Because people have their parents, in villages. People have people that they send money to outside Lagos. So how would you infiltrate and, educate the people in those areas? Yeah,
so what's going to happen is FinTechs leverage currently on the bank's already established distribution networks. All right. Right now, there's work we're doing with a major bank, I'm not allowed to say, that on your bank's platform, you can just see the wallet.ng option. Right, send money to a wallet.ng account, right, and it just, you enter the reference and you send money to the account you want to send money to. So what happens is, instead of us doing that work, that hard work, which is why I said it's a partnership at the end of the day.
Right.
Instead of us doing the hard work of saying, oh, I'm just going to go set up shop in Kaduna, the banks have already gone there.
Right.
And the banks, more than ever, as I said, the banks are thinking bigger now. They want us, to take over, to just, get the work done.
So we are literally riding on the shoulders of the banks.
I mean, at the end of the day, the money, just follow the money. The money ends up at the bank.
No, I understand that you guys only charge 25 Naira per transaction.
Yeah.
How are you able to, like...
afford that?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so we have something we call the hierarchy of needs, right? There is a different model that we make money from.
Okay.
Right, then there is the model that we see our customers been, getting a lot of value from. Right, before we got 25 Naira, right, when I called my customers and they told me, I use your platform, John, it costs 50 Naira, right? Then it was just 50 Naira. And I was like, yeah, but your bank costs 52 Naira, 50 kobo. And he was like, yeah, I know, that's 2 Naira, 50 kobo cheaper. Right, so that's one thing that's not going to change. People will always want cheaper.
Right.
Right, so once you can get them in, you can provide value for them that, hey, it's cheaper to spend there. Maybe a future offering that, gets a lot more money from them and provides equal value, maybe we can introduce them.
Okay.
So it's a marketing strategy.
Marketing strategy. Yeah. You said earlier you have the model where you make your money.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
do you want to share that? He's like, no, don't ask. Okay, we won't ask. But what other areas in the financial space do you think fintech companies have not reached and they should actually be looking towards reaching?
I think we should really look at credit.
Sorry, say that again.
Like we should look at credit, not just payday loans. We should really look at lending. Like really look at it. If I want to start a business in Nigeria,
yeah,
I can't walk into a bank to say I want capital. Right?
Right.
So I think businesses, some businesses are going to come into financial services and say, you know what, we just want to service startups. We want to loan them money.
Okay.
All right. Some people they're going to come in and say, we want to just help people buy homes. All right. Some of my friends are working on something really interesting in terms of mortgage, and you just pay monthly, and you can get a home in Lekki, and you never have to work. So I think those are places people are going to innovate on.
I think you have a good point there, because I know the mobile banking, they're already doing that, where you can like get airtime credit, and of course once you top up, they remove that money once it's fulfilled. And I think it's just more building trust within the customer that they will pay, because this is we're a very cash society. What we see is what we get.
Yeah, I mean, just look at credits. You guys earn decent living, right? So you guys shouldn't have problems getting loans. Right? Because
I don't think it's about the problem getting loans, it's the timing. How long will we have to wait? What is the process?
Exactly.
What's
So
the process?
that's what's going to happen. Processes are going to get shorter.
Yeah.
Companies are going to, they're going to have more data about you.
Right.
Right, and they'll be able to provide better services, better value.
Yeah, for me, it's even like things like mortgage, because when you said that, I was like, the mortgage here, you know how the mortgage here works. The space, in America, you can be paying off your mortgage for 50 years. You can maybe even like you remortgage the house, you do all of that with the house, and you can pay over 70. Exactly. But here, we don't really have that. It's like, what, 5 years or maybe 10 years, so is that like, again, you have to think of the company. Is that a risk they're willing to take? Yeah, because I mean, one of my mentors in banking would say, you borrow your money, he goes to his village. What do you chase, right? But see, we are knowing more, we are learning more about people daily. Like every transaction, there's more data we know about you. That means based on your transactions history, we can tell if you're credit worthy or not.
And then, as the push or the education and digital economy, I think will also, be very impactful for the fintech, because, getting everybody to have like a somewhat of a social security number, and digitizing processes that you can find online, like the government. Well,
you guys you're doing an amazing job.
I mean, based on it's just like social security numbers, right? So you look at Wallet, right? Wallet allows you with your phone number to add all your bank cards.
Okay.
Wallet.
So it's one space.
Yeah, so Wallet with your phone number allows you to link your BVN. Wallet knows your banks. Wallet with your phone number allows you to create a virtual dollar card that you can use to shop on Amazon. You are really selling Wallet. So, he's really selling Wallet right now. Unfortunately, we have to wrap the show. But thank you so much, John. And well done. Well done. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you, Nena.
No problem.
And that brings us to the end of the morning show today. Thank you at home for watching. From the entire morning show team here in Lagos, all that's left to say is enjoy the rest of your morning and, of course, the rest of your day. Goodbye.